we can get separate rooms if you're mad at me.
You're getting a different room.
What? How are we gonna pay for our rooms?
Well, I got $17 and a really nice watch.
I got $2 and a Casio. We're at one of the filming locations for the classic comedy movie Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. The burned out car was right here. We're gonna take you around parts of Chicago, show you some of the filming locations from the John Hughes classic movie. Coming right up, we cordially invite you to come along for the adventure.
Come along. Here's a look at the El Rancho Motel sign with the office in the background in the movie. You see a star with an arrow going through it, pointing down towards the hotel sign. The name is changed to River Trail Gardens and Inn, but the star with the arrow on it is still there, although it's not lit up at the moment. So you can imagine this is kind of what it looked like after Neil and Del left.
That's right. They've got it boarded up. This is the wrong room, but this is probably what they had to do to the hotel after they rammed their car right into the room. That, of course, happened a little further down. A couple rooms over, probably from that steerhead, a couple parking spaces over from there is where the car was parked, and it would have slammed right into there. There's a dog that doesn't like us being here over here, poking his head out the window. We're going to leave him alone. All right.
Here's Chris backing into the exact spot Neil and Del backed their burnt up rental car into in the movie. Of course, the giant steerhead was on display in the movie, and as you can see, it's still on display to this day. Once they parked here, they headed into the office to try to get a couple of rooms. This is the office where the scene took place.
We're going on in right here. This is where it happened. Of course, the man standing behind the counter. Neither one of these guys have any money, but Steve Martin does have $17
And a nice watch.
a real nice watch. He's able to get a room. However, John Candy doesn't have such a nice watch, and he doesn't have $17. He's got $2 and a Casio, which he lays out on his arm to show it off to the gentleman. Right in there. Also in here, there is still a sign from the movie El Rancho Hotel, and it's got John Candy. You can't see it too well. There they are. A John Hughes film.
Here's a better look in the office where the famous scene took place. You see, everything still looks familiar from the movie, and you can see the El Rancho still written above the old movie poster on the wall.
I lived in here in the room 6 where they had to actually shot the movie.
Wow.
And when they crashed into the apartment, they crashed into this one over here. And the actual offices where they talked to the manager is over behind us right here.
In this shot from the movie, you can see the office sign is lit up in green. Today the sign is gone, but the pole holding it as well as part of the frame are still here.
Did you actually watch the movie in the room?
Yeah, I actually did.
What was that like?
It was interesting. I mean, there was a couple of us who all sat down and watched it together.
Here's where the car was sitting, surrounded by snow, the next morning when they were trying to leave. Del was sitting in the car trying to get it unstuck while Neil pushed. They finally got it to move. In reverse, and into the window they went. Here's a look at that window today, all fixed up. Finally, they were able to get it out of the parking lot right through here. We've made our way on over to Woodstock, Illinois, where the burned up car arrives being pulled by a tow truck and slowly goes by this courthouse you see right here. You can't see the word courthouse anymore, but otherwise it still looks the same. We are now at the spot where John Candy came in a semi-truck riding around the corner.
Came right up the street right here, honking and trying to get the attention of Steve Martin, who was up the road just a little bit. The way we know that this is the right spot, because some of this area has changed a little bit. However, the building way in the back still looks pretty much the same, and this sign right here on the phone, you can see there is the sign. No, what's it say? No show today. Happy Thanksgiving. Today, we'll raise that right up. There we go. No show today. Happy Thanksgiving. But it's not Thanksgiving, so I guess there is a show today. But it is COVID. There probably still isn't a show today. No show today, COVID. That's what it should say. At any rate, they come up the street right here. John Candy does in the truck. They come up and meet up with Steve Martin up here around where that stop sign is. You can see the gazebo right behind it. He stood somewhere near that gazebo. So John Candy gets out and he tells him he finally has rounded up a ride. They can finally go home. And Steve Martin's response is, well, as long as there's heat. Of course, as usual with these guys, they didn't end up with any heat. Where'd they end up?
In the back of the trailer.
In the back of the trailer. So crazy. At any rate, that's where he picked him up, right here in Woodstock. This is also the town where Groundhog Day was filmed. We're going to do a video about that, which we will link below, because you guys should watch that one too. It's a great little town.
This is where the movie ends, where Dale and Neil were carrying a chest between them, walking down the road.
Yeah, you can't see the lampposts that were set up for the movie. That was probably set up just for the movie. There aren't any of them on this street. At any rate, they walk right down the street, carrying that big old chest, plus some other luggage and various things in their other hand. Oh, we got to be careful. There's a landscaping truck or something coming. Watch out.
Playing Frogger.
They walk across the street right here, and then they walk right up to this house right here, which is Steve Martin's home in the movie. His wife and family are in there waiting for him. They're so happy to see him. They ring the doorbell, and of course John Candy says he doesn't have to stay for long. He said, just come on in. And they go on in to the house. They were very friendly by that point in time. Y'all be sure to hit the like button, smash the subscribe button, and ring the notification bell so you can come along with us on future adventures.
Come along.